Good evening, everyone. Alongside Zach Lozano, I'm Nathan Cohen. We're here from Janus Lincoln Lowell with Drigget Middies to take on the Boston Latin Academy Dragons. The Middies are 2-2-1. They played Boston Latin Academy on Sunday night, and Drigget won 6-1. That was Boston Latin Academy's first game of the season, and the Middies are playing their sixth game tonight. Zach, your thoughts?
Well, I've seen the Middies a couple times now. They're playing very good, and for them to get a 6-1 win over Boston, I think they get a good chance tonight. And heading into the Christmas break, I think they got a good chance.
At left wing, number 10, Joe McAdams. At right wing, number 22, Connor Walsh. On defense, number 4, Shane Lake. Also on defense, number 27, Chris Flynn. Starting goal for Latin Academy, number 1, Brandon Mannion. Head coach Bob McCormick, assistant coach Pat Beauty. Now the starting lineup for the Drigget Middies. At left wing, number 5, Kyle Diaz. At right wing, number 7, assistant captain Brian Smith. At center, number 10, Captain Reed Bourgeois. On defense, number 22, Alex Fagan. Also on defense, number 13, Assistant Captain Kyle Maxim. Starting goalie for Drigget, number 31, Captain Pat Crowley.
Pat Carney.
Please, everybody, rise and remove your hands as we play the national anthem.
Guns the Star Spangled Banner on this December 23rd, Christmas Eve. Game will get underway here again from Janus Link. Starting lineup for Drigget, number 5, Kyle Diaz, number 7, Brian Smith, number 10, Reed Bourgeois, number 13, Kyle Maxim, number 22, Alex Fagan, with number 31, Pat Carney in net. For Latin Academy, number 4, Shane Lake, number 10, Joseph McAdams, number 16, Ryan Lonergan, number 22, Connor Walsh, number 27, Chris Flynn, with number 1, Brendan Mannion in goal. On this December 23rd, 2015, 2 days before Christmas. Our crew tonight, Tyler Massey behind the camera, and Mike Dobbs doing directing, audio, and graphics. Face-off between Reed Bourgeois and Ryan Lonergan. Tyler and Lonergan and his team have control. Flynn racing for the puck with Diaz, and picked up behind his net is Lake. Now picked up by Walsh. Walsh trying to feed it along, and a pass ahead. The big hit, and now behind the midi nets. It's Kyle Maxim. Maxim trying to start a rush and turned over. Another turnover. Brian Smith gets ahead with it. Smith fakes in the left circle. A shot. Score! Brian Smith 30 seconds in, and the Middies have the lead.
That was an awesome shot, and it was turned over, and he was by himself, 1-on-2, but then there was reinforcements, and he faked that shot and wristed it right over the glove side, and now the Middies are up 1-0, and a great way to start this game.
Face-off between, I believe, Roberge and Connolly, and Roberge and his team have it. This is Alex Fagan trying to get to it. Now, started ahead by Fagan. Brought ahead for Roberge near the right point. And turned over, and into control now of Rooney. Rooney in the left circle, shot! And it stopped Tony. Hit behind the net now. Apologize for if the call is not very good tonight. We have lots of condensation on the glass tonight due to some very warm temperatures, lots of humidity. Anyways, a play in the left corner, and Roberge will try and get to it. Now picked up by Connolly. And turned over. And got it out. And this is Curtis Akins. Thumbing it ahead behind the Latin net. Now Ron Patterson trying to get the Roberge in the left corner. Now picked up by Boston Latin. Trying to get it ahead for Rooney. And stoppage. As the puck went out of play. Face-off coming between Martinez and Calorie. Tie-up and controlled by the Dragons. Starting ahead with it now, trying to his Finn. And can't really see the condensation. Yeah. There is a play and a shot. And they thought they jam at it. They still poke away at it. Now trying to get it out to Bogosian at the point. Left point. Trying to get on goal. Didn't. Now this is Jake Calorie at the left wing boards. Left wing half boards. Feeding across with Troy Thukel. Thukel wide the net. Wrap around. And looked like he didn't get on goal. Now out for Bogosian. Flops it in behind the net. Now picked up by, I believe, Finn, or maybe it was Lonergan.
Yeah, this condensation is definitely going to be a tough time.
Yeah, tough time calling the game.
Yeah.
And it could be worse. It'll be 71 degrees tomorrow, so.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, well, I love snow.
Get-
Anyways,
get
coming
the-
in
get-
is Lonergan. Lonergan, a shot behind the net.
Get the shorts out. It's that time of year, folks.
Yeah, except it's December 23rd. And it's a play
Yeah.
along the Drake and Blue line. And eventually picked up by the middies. Feeding and looking for Jake Calorie was, I believe, Kyle Maxim. Picked up behind his own net, Chris Flynn. Right along ahead now for Lonergan. Lonergan fed along for Walsh and then flopped in. Now hit along the boards behind the net. Getting to it is McAdams. A shot from the point, and the stop was the shot from Flynn. Now middies get ahead. This is Brian Smith on the right wing half forwards. Into the right corner. He stole the puck. Wraparound chance. And gotten up by Mannion.
Yeah, Brian Smith has the only goal so far right now, and that was
Yeah.
another great opportunity. Tried to squeeze it through the paths, but the goaltender for Latin, Brendan Mannion, definitely
Mannion
definitely had to
Face
stop
off
there.
between Robeos and Connolly. And it looked like Connolly won it on a tie-up. And gone ahead now for Tian. Picked up by the middies. And then gone right back quickly to Boston Latin control J.J. Mullery. Picked up now by John Tian. And the Lions got a rush now. This is Nolan Rooney at the left wing half boards. Trying to pass it ahead, looking for John Connolly. Couldn't get to him. And then John Grove getting into for the middies. Now it's Ron Patterson. Trying to pass it for Curtis Akins. Couldn't, and picked up now by Riley. Dylan Riley flops it in for the Dragons before being picked up by Maxim for the middies. And picked up now by Connolly for Boston Latin. Then thrown ahead by Kyle Lake. Then trying to get to the point and couldn't. And now Robeo's picking up for the middies. Robeo's brings it ahead, close it out, and now controlled by J.J. Mullery for the Dragons. Pass along for Dylan Riley. Now fed ahead. This is Timmy Gard. Time to get ahead. And now the middies have it right ahead. And Patterson went down there. Flopped ahead and picked up by, I believe that's Alex Fagan. Yeah, Fagan. It is now brought ahead. It is Flannan Finn for the Dragons, and the puck hops up almost into the Drake bench. Anyways, this is Eric Den. Drake feeding it along for Nate LaPointe, but didn't get to him. Alex Fagan controls for the left corner. Brought ahead for Nate LaPointe. Point trying to feed Calorie, and then brought in, and ultimately controlled by Walsh. LaPointe kept it alive, but then brought along by Gerard. Back along right wing half forwards. And LaPointe could get to it, it's cleared out by the Dragons, and icing is not called here, as the Dragons players, Connor Walsh, did get the race. Walsh behind his attacking zone net, trying to wrap it around, stop Connie, and trying to jam at it, and then got out by Nate LaPointe. LaPointe brings it ahead, dumps it in, and then controlled by Mannion. 9:05 to play in the first period. And then offside is Reed Bourgeois.
Since the goal, I gotta admit, Bartson has definitely been keeping it in Drake's zone right now, and it looks like we have a midi heading to the box.
Alex Fagan is in the box. and the Dragons to the power play.
First time tonight too for
Yeah,
the,
in
for
case
the Dragons.
in case anyone's wondering who has not watched high school hockey before, periods are 15 minutes and penalties are a minute 30 seconds. And face-off won by Connolly. They tried to flip it on goal and they could not. Now along the left wing boards.
Penalty on number 22. Minor penalty for holding.
Holding was the call.
Alex Fagan.
And brought ahead and then controlled by Riley. Riley bringing it ahead for the Boston Latin Academy Dragons, bringing it ahead. And then picked up by Brian Smith in neutral zone. Really quickly turned it back over to Boston Latin control. This is fed across by Lonergan. Then now we have Rooney feeding it ahead for Connolly. And then picked up by Brian Smith for Draken. By the way, trying to alleviate some confusion. Brought ahead by Lonergan. Then Smith picked it back up. They're trying to. Brought ahead. This is Connolly at the left point. And brought along for Shane Lake. 33 seconds left in the penalty. Trying to feed it for Rooney, but he couldn't. And then brought out by Maxim. Brian Smith's got it. And now he doesn't. Shane Lake on the puck. Flopping it into the Drake zone. 20 seconds left in the power play for the Dragons. Now trot ahead. Shane Lake. McAdams a drive wide to Connie. And now a play along the left corner. Shane Lake trying to get to it for Boston Latin Academy. And I should alleviate some confusion as again Brian Smith tries to get to it. Each time I try to do that. But there are two different Boston Latins. There's a Boston Latin School and a Boston Latin Academy. They're playing Boston Latin Academy tonight. I don't know why that is, but Kyle McManus brings it ahead either way. 7:06 left in the first period.
Fagan's now out of the box too.
Yeah.
Back to 5-on-5 hockey.
Kept in nicely by Grove. Now playing with behind the net. This is Duvall. Now turned over. Fed across wide. I believe Roberge. Yeah, that was Tyler Roberge who took a shot for Draken.
Definitely a good opportunity, but just was a little wide of the net.
Tyler Roberge brings it ahead. This is Aikens, a shot over the nets.
Went off a Latin defender there.
Patterson in the left corner. And a turnover. This is Connor Walsh trying to bring it ahead for Boston Latin Academy. I should just say Latin Academy or the Dragons. Walsh still has it. And picked up by his teammate, Ryan Lonergan. Fed along to Dylan Riley. Now back over for Walsh. And then turned over. The middies have it. I believe it's Brian. And a turnover and a shot. Stop Connie.
That was a very tough shot, but Latin was able to get it off. It was not a good one, but still a nice backhand shot to get it on net.
Patterson closed it out for the middies, and they get an icing. Icing against Draken, and the face-off to come in their own end. 5:47 to play in the first period. And the face-off here coming between Connolly and Callery. Jake Callery won it cleanly and flopped along and then turned over for Shane Lake. He's hit along the left wing half forwards and a shot. And I believe it was deflected away by Roberge. Picked up, turned over. Rooney, fed in front. Is it in? I think it was. Now it is.
Wow.
A jam play at the front of that, and the Dragons have tied it.
I lost sight of the puck there for a little bit. It looked like he had it, then it looked like it was behind him. And then I was so confused, and then I saw the ref's hand go down, and the team was cheering. Yeah, and it's now a tie game with 5:30 left in the first.
Yeah, that's how I saw it as well. The ref pointing. It looked like it was in initially. Bourgeois and Connolly.
Yeah.
So I was confused. I had no idea who got that goal. Let's listen to the public address announcer while I try to call this game.
Yeah.
And brought ahead by Rooney. Rooney knocked down. Rushing forward is Shane Lake for the Dragons. He closed it out. Colin Bass for the middies. McManus brings it ahead. Ooh, offside.
Scored by number 15, John Tien.
Yeah, John Tien for the Dragons with the goal. Again, it was hack and whack time at the front of the net.
Team from Connery.
Anyways, Bourgeois and Martinez. Tie up and won by Bourgeois. Brought ahead by McManus, and then quickly turned over for the control of Gillard. Gillard fed ahead for Martinez. Martinez lifting off boards, and then he's hit. And then the puck along the boards at the Drake and Blue. And trying to get to it is Martinez. It's in the left, it's behind the net now. Picking up his Alex Gagosian. Kept in nicely by Flynn. Again, getting alleviate a little more confusion here. There's number 26, Flynn and Finn, and number 27, Chris Flynn. That's Finn and Flynn for the Dragons. So there might be a little bit of confusion there. And it was Shane Lake. Looking back over for him was Flynn. Back over for Lake now. Lake closed it out, icing against the Dragons with 4:19 to play in the first. Face off between, I believe it's Roberge and Lonergan. Tied up, and it looked like Roberge controlled it. Now going back ahead, this is Finn in the right corner. Now picked up for the middies by Go for the points, and eventually on goal and frozen up by Mannion.
And that shot was not that strong, but it was able to get through right to the goalie, and almost a rebound chance in front.
Roberge and Lonergan, left dot, Dragon zone. Won by Roberge on the tie-up, and then quickly gotten along by Walsh. A battle at the right next to the Latin bench at their blue. Now picked up and brought ahead by Lonergan. Lonergan, the right wing half boards, brought ahead, and then turned over for Roberge. Now a battle on the right wing boards at the corner. Now brought ahead. This is Lonergan still left corner of his attacking zone, the midi defensive end. Still a battle around. Lonergan finally give him control of it. Lonergan had it for a while. But he's brought him ahead by, I believe that's Patterson. That's John Grove, excuse me. 3:19 to play in the first period. The clock is skipping. Absolutely insane. I don't know what's up with that. It was skipping at the last game, but it's worse now. It skips seconds, like it's probably counting them, but either way, a shot. And brought ahead by, I believe that is Tehan. Now the middies have it. Kyle Maxim brings it in. Maxim turned over for Rooney. Playing it along is Riley. Now picked up by Alex Fagan at the point. And flopped on a couple times, and eventually it's got into by Maxim. Probably had a battle at the blue, and Jake Calley has it in the right side and never able to get a shot away. Now the Dragons have it. This is Tehan. Tehan tipped ahead and trying to get it with Rooney, but he couldn't. 2:23 to play in the first period. Chasing after it is J.J. Mulvey in his own left corner. Now brought ahead, and middies have it. This is Fagan, a shot, and just wide of the goal as they're trying to deflect it in. And now this is, I believe, Riley fading along for Rooney. Rooney, a shot behind the net. At the right point is Moley. And what you're trying to get to it now for the middies is Den. If you're cold, put in your jacket. Anyway, battle on the right corner. And a shot. Now into the left boards. Picking away at it. And the middies get ahead. This is, I believe, Troy Thukel. Thukel opposite him. This is Jake Calorie right side. Calorie for a shot by Fagan. That went wide of the net. Reed Bourgeois in his attacking zone left corner. 1:18 to play in the first period. Reed Bourgeois. Now turn over to Shane Lake. And then turn over again, Kyle McManus for Alex Gagosian. Dumped in and then brought ahead by, then trying to get ahead of Shane Lake for the Dragons. He closed it out, and McManus has it, feeding Bogosian, and 55 seconds left in the first period, and the middies are offside. With 53 seconds left in the first period. Score between the middies and Dragons is tied at 1. Bourgeois won it. Brian Smith. Reed Bourgeois. Now Kyle Diaz left side a shot and over the net. And score! 2-1. Dragons.
It came off a
believe-
rebound
yeah.
from the
It
goalie,
looked-
and he faded
and-
in front,
yeah.
and he got it in.
Yeah, I think it was Diaz. Either him or Bourgeois. Bourgeois is the first one in the celebration line, so I think it was his goal.
They always say crash the net, and let me tell you, it works.
Yeah. Face out between Connolly and Bourgeois. Yeah, and another goal with the jam play at the front of the net, so hard to tell who gets it in some cases. McManus brings it ahead. And then this is Kyle McManus looking for Alex Bogosian, couldn't get to him. Now he does. And picked up, turnover. Nolan Rooney, a shot from the slot and a stop by Coney with the glove.
That was an amazing glove save by Carney. He completely robbed him.
Yeah, a shot from the middle of the slot. 28 seconds left in the first period.
Number 5, Kyle
It was Diaz. I initially suspected that goal.
Number 7,
Again, hard to tell those jam plays. Anyways, left corner battle. 22 seconds left in the first. Brought ahead by Brian Smith. Smith's got some steam. He's in. Comes trying to get it alone. Backhander to stop.
Bourgeois and Smith had the assist on the goal by Diaz as well.
Yeah. Now, hard to tell if it was Diaz or Bourgeois on that goal, but it is Kyle Diaz's goal for now. 6 seconds left in the period. And picked up quickly by Lonergan, who closed it out. And that's it for the first period, with the Dragon Middies ahead 2-1 over the Boston Latin Academy Dragons. I'm Nathan Corum alongside Zach Pisano, and we'll be back for the second period.
at the end of the first period of play.
This is Kyle Maxim. Apologies, our camera person was just giving us a little bit of instructions there. Anyways, this is Reed Bourgeois, left wing half forwards. Now played ahead and into the crowd, pretty close to us. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that, Tyler. Yeah, the puck just came very close to me and Zach along with our cameraman Tyler Massey.
Yeah, that would not have been a good thing at all.
Yeah, well, you were facing
Yeah.
you were facing away from the puck.
Yeah, but still, it would not have been good.
Yeah. Roberge and Goligan won. Trying to catch up to it is Alex Fagan for the middies, and picked up now by Lonergan. Try to feed along. Now this is Shane Lake. Lake left on a shot. Just wide of Coney. I think it may have gone off his pad. Play right wing half boards. This is, I believe, Connor Walsh. Passing along for Shane Lake, left point, a shot. Didn't get a goal now. This is Lonergan. Lonergan passing along for Flynn. Chris Flynn trying to get her net. He couldn't. Now it's gone out by the middies. Trying to pick it up was Curtis Akins. Now the Dragons have it. This is Lake feeding it ahead. Now for Walsh. Right ahead again. And picked up now by, I believe, Fagan. Lobeo's trying to get it out. He couldn't.
Delayed
Lake kept
penalty
it in.
here.
Penalty coming. Yep.
Carney to the bench.
Yep. Middies to the power play. Lobeo's over net into the netting.
And the middies will be on their first power play of the night as we get a penalty call here.
Analysis covered. Never mind. Yeah, the middies the first power play. As it's Kyle Lake to the box. Between Auberge and Connolly is a face-off, left dot. One and then cleared out. Clear but not out, kept in by Calloway.
Number 3, Kyle Lake. Unfriendly for elbow.
The point trying to bring along into the netting. Going over was Riley.
Yeah, I gotta make a good point here. It's Latin won that face-off and try to clear it out. great play by Jake Calories. He was able to keep that puck in the zone. Wasn't a goal to help with it, but definitely a good way to keep it in their own zone.
Bourgeois wins the faceoff. This is Maxim above the slot, into the netting again.
Look, it went off. Looks like it went off a Latin skate there. That's what deflected it up into the netting. 119, just for your information, on the power play.
Yeah. Bourgeois and Connolly. Kyle Maxim trying to get it on goal. He couldn't. Went off a lad defender, I believe it was Riley who went off of, and picked up by Carney now at the other end as the Dragons put it out. Maxim and Connolly battling for it. And now this is Lonergan. Now thrown ahead, and this is Kyle. It's going to be Reed Bourgeois. Bourgeois dumps it ahead, goes behind Mannion, and a hit behind that, and Flynn closed it out. I believe that was J.J. Morley, not Chris Flynn. I apologize. And I picked up behind the net by LaPointe. Nate LaPointe brings it ahead. Now Kyle Maxim throwing it into the right corner. And now taken away by Finn. And then faking the slam out was Lonergan. Now he closed it out. And it was off of Maxim. 10 seconds left in the penalty here. And Duvall trying to clear it out. Got ahead on his shots by, I believe, Nate LaPointe. Now it's the left corner. And the penalty is now expired to Kyle Lake. He's out of the box, trying to get to it. 2-0 coming! And a shot clock to Coney!
Wow,
shot
what
by
a save!
Ryan Lonergan's shots.
I don't know if it actually stayed in his glove, but either way, it was a magnificent save. I felt that the Latin shooter should have probably passed it, but still an amazing glove save by Carney.
Yeah, Lonergan should have passed to Kyle Lake. That was, hold on. Anyways, face-off is good, and now this is Bogosian feeding McManus. McManus into Coney off a Latin skate, or Latin body, I believe. As it's Shane Lake at the left point, dumping it ahead. About 4 minutes into the period here, in the right corner. I'm calling a blind corner tonight because there was a large amount of condensation there. And we have a penalty, I think.
Let's see what the call is.
The play was suddenly stopped, so I think we got a penalty. Nope, we don't.
No.
Maybe it's some sort of offside call. I was paying more attention to the puck than the players, but okay. Anyways, Shane Lake feeding ahead for Chris Flynn. Flynn looking for Nolan Rooney. Rooney has it, coming ahead, and a stop by Coney and a rebound. And Connolly did not shoot it. Now at the point was Rooney trying to shoot it on, and now McManus feeding it ahead for Curtis Akins. Akins bringing it in to the Dragon end. Akins in the right corner, trying to feed it in front for Roberge or Patterson,
And
one of those two.
We have a hooking call here, it looks like. And
Yep. Off to the box is Nolan Rooney.
it is going to be back on the power play here. I got to admit, though, Pat Carney has been the one that's keeping the middies in this game. He's made so many key saves tonight, absolutely robbing some of the Latin players.
Lonergan and Calorie tie up, and now the Dragons have control, but then the quickly picked up by Kyle Maxim for the middies, swapped ahead by Nate LaPointe, and control of Mannion. Swapped ahead, and now at neutral zone, controlled by Kyle Maxim, a senior, who is on the alternate captains. Now it's cleared out. Not into Maxim's glove, picked up by Walsh. And he was going to get a shot away now. Connor Walsh alone in the slot. Deeks couldn't beat Coney as Coney's pad was in a nice position. He had no choice at that point.
Always got to take that shot. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
It looked like he tried to get a shot off, but
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I think it was Coney's pad. Either way, cleared out.
And he has another chance!
Another chance. Connor Walsh again. And on the in the centering pass, looking for Connolly.
And you got to remember, too, Drinkin is on the power play right now.
Actually, the penalty clock's not on. That's weird. Brought ahead by Troy Thurkel. I think the penalty's over, but you have to stay in the box for this
Oh,
one.
now the
That's
clock
weird.
is off. Now the clock is
The
off.
clock is off. I'd expect a whistle sometime shortly, unless it's just not displaying on the scoreboard.
And they will whistle it dead due to the scoreboard turning
Yeah,
off now.
yeah. Like unless, like I doubt it's just coincidence that whistle happened. Yeah, the referee is over. The scorekeeper was able to investigate. This is weird. I have no idea. I think we're at about 9 minutes left in the second period, though.
Yeah, but I gotta admit, Dragon's gotta be a lot better on this power play, Nathan. I mean, I believe like Latin has had at least like 5 shots on the penalty kill. Dragon's gotta get their act together and start getting some shots on Latin goalie here.
Yeah. Well, a couple of them with breakaways, but yeah. Yeah. So I'm not sure the penalty is still valid. This is why I wish we had a game clock on a scoreboard that was not necessarily reliant on that, rather maybe like a cable that goes from the scoreboard unit itself to the truck. But I wish we had that to at least let the viewers see. 8:32 is left in this period. No, 8:29.
And the power play clock is
Yep.
up there now.
8:29.
Don't know if it was ticking though during it when it was
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. 8:23 to play in the second. 13 seconds left and 11 seconds left. What's going on with this?
I think the power play clock is still ticking
It's-
down. I think they're gonna have to fix this up, and this may take a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, a crazy night at Janice Rink, right, Nathan?
I was actually
Definitely a crazy night.
I was actually about to say that 4 seconds and 8:10 in the period.
Yeah.
But I was told when I first went here back in October with a friend of mine that everything at Janice is not very good. And the first experience I had was at the vending machine. I got a soda at the vending machine, and you know what happens? All that carbon, and it just went all over the place.
The
That was
refs are
my
now
first-
meeting to talk, I believe. I don't know if they'll go with what the last time the refs saw on the clock, or they're just going to keep it the way it is. But I definitely know the power play does not have 4 seconds left. As
Yeah.
it says when it came on, it said 28.
Oh, anyways, I think we're getting a face-off between Bourgeois and Connolly.
That's very strange.
Yep. Maybe there were 4 seconds up to the penalty. I have no idea. I was talking to our director, Mike Dobbs, earlier. I suggested putting a camera on the scoreboard, and we decided not to. And yeah, not sure. We probably should have done that, but oh well. You don't expect technical glitches, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
As we got a bit of delay, they're trying to sort out this whole situation. I think that they're trying to find out when the penalty occurred, and yeah, face-off, Connolly and Bourgeois. Bourgeois won it, no, controlled by Connolly, excuse me, and he got it backhander and a stop by Connolly. Connolly trying to feed it in front. You good? Okay, what the clock is stuck at 8:02, and at 4 seconds we got another glitch. The penalty's expired now, so now the clock is freezing at 7:55. What is up with this anyway? He's out in front
What is
behind the
going on?
net.
This is a
We could have an extended delay
oh
coming.
my. There we go. Not
There
trying to
you go.
move. Yeah.
Yeah, and anyway, he's
Ah.
trying to feed it in front with Connolly, but Connolly got it with his glove with 7:36 left in the second period.
Oh, now
7:31.
All right. What do we know? I guess we'll probably never know, right?
Yeah. Yeah, imagine if this clock was running the Times Square Ball on New Year's Eve in New York. How
Oh my
embarrassing.
God. That would
how
be awful.
embarrassing
That would be awful.
Yeah, midnight at 1 o'clock.
It's so true. though.
Anyways, won, and it was Lonergan who was in the face-off for the Dragons who won that. Trying to back in and and we got a hit.
Oh, and he's down.
And then this is Ron Patterson above the slot, just wide of the net.
He was definitely slow to get up, but he seems
Anyways,
all right
Lonergan
now.
turned over, and it is Curtis Aikens in the right wing half boards.
Wow, good play.
Yeah.
On his knees and able to keep it going.
Yeah, this is now it's J.J. Morley feeding one for Connor Walsh. 6:51, I believe, is the time left. Brought ahead by Lonergan, turned over, and I believe that is Aikens.
Whoa, heads up.
Heads
Holy
up!
moly.
literally right in front of a camera operator, Tyler Massey. And I was
Wow.
like,
I saw that one that time there, Nathan.
Yeah.
Wow, that was very close.
yeah, I think they're noticing us.
You all right, cameraman? You good?
Yeah, his name's Tyler, but
Tyler, you good? All right. Wow. That's the second
Tied
time tonight. Wow.
yeah,
This is definitely going to be a game to remember.
anyways, trying to bring it ahead is Armando Martinez. Dumped ahead, wide of Coney, and picked up by John Grove. Oh. And it's a left wing half forward play. And then brought ahead, this is Troy Thukel, I believe. Now it's Jake Callery. Fed, trying to feed it ahead for Brian McInnesby, and icing, I believe, is the call here.
Well, this is definitely one game to remember. The night before Christmas Eve, how about that? Wow.
12
Clock mishandles and the puck's going near us. It's crazy.
Twas the night before Christmas Eve, and all was not calm.
Yeah. Wow.
Connolly and Bourgeois in the face-off, tied up and controlled by Bourgeois in the middies. Ryan Smith in a neutral zone, dumps it ahead around Mannion. Now picked up by Bourgeois in the left corner. Now pile, and yeah. Anyways, this is Nolan Rooney trying to get to it, but Kyle Maxon beats him. Now picked up and cleared in by Duvall for the Dragons. Now it's at the Drake and Blue and trying to feed it ahead, trying to pass it off with John Tien, but they couldn't. Chris Flynn dumps it in, but then picked up by Kyle Maxon, feeding for John Grove. 5:35 to play in this period.
This
Clock's
clock is
frozen
not
again.
being good to us tonight.
Yeah,
Not being
it's
good
been stuck
tonight.
at 5:35 for a while. Chris Flynn had it briefly. Now to the middies control. Brian Smith, left wing half forwards, trying to shoot it, but never got even close to the goal.
Clock must have a little too much eggnog before the game tonight, huh? A little too much eggnog.
Yep. Yeah, anyways, this is Shane Lake bringing it ahead for the Dragons, trying to get it for Connor Walsh, couldn't. And now Brian Smith delivers the hit on the Woods. Now fed in front, and a blown chance by Nick
Oh
Richmond, I
my.
believe. I
Latin.
thought that was gonna be a sure goal.
It was that the Boston Latin Dragons had control. All he needed to do was just
Yeah.
backhand it, and that was easily going to be Carney.
Yeah.
I don't know if he
Yeah.
stuttered,
Yeah.
he didn't get it right, or
Smith in the box.
maybe just the middies were able to fight it off. But anyway,
Brian
it's still 2-1 middies here, and now it looks like
Brian Smith.
Boston Latin Dragons will be on the power play.
Connolly and Callery. Connolly wins it for Lonergan. Lonergan at the left point, feeding it for a drive and a glove save. Coney in the shot by Riley.
A great one-timer by Riley, but Carney again coming up with that glove.
Elbowing was a call against Smith, by the way, as it's Connolly and Callery again, and this time Callery won it, but then swapped around and then cleared out by Fagan. Now picked up by Dylan Riley behind his own net. Now fed along for Nolan Rooney. Running again, 4:24 to play in the period. It's frozen again, and a shot save. Rebound score! John Connolly has tied the game on the power play.
I mean, that was a great power play for the Boston Latin Dragons. That was a great moves and digs by Rooney. He gets the shot up, and it was a rebound off of Carney's pad, and I believe it might have been Diaz that put it home.
Yeah, no, wrong, that's a wrong number 5, just saying. Anyways, it's 1.
Oh my, yeah, it was Connolly. Sorry about that,
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah. Kyle McManus. Time's now 8 o'clock here on this December 23rd. Brought in by Mannion. Flynn.
Latin Academy goals scored by number 5, John Connery. Assisted by number 24.
Now it's Alex
Alan
Conclusion clearing it out. No icing as it was off the stick of Flynn. Flynn playing it ahead for Gerard. Now the middies have it in a shot. Stop. Rebound. Oh! And is it? And wow.
Oh my.
Ron Patterson was almost able to jam it home. on a rather unexpected play.
I think that one went off his skate and hit the goalie's pad.
Yeah, anyways,
wow, that was close,
dumped it-
actually.
dumped it.
Wow.
Dumped ahead by Timmy Garrard. Now the middies have it. Kyle McManus behind his own net. Now picked up by the Dragons. Tehan at the point. Shane Lake, a shot stopped by Carney.
Wow.
3:25 to play in the second period, and the middies and Dragons are tied at 2.
A lot of bodies in front. Shane Lake was able to get that shot off, and Carney was able to see it the whole way. A great save by Carney.
Bourgeois against Lonergan. Popped up on the boards immediately off one of their sticks. Now picked up by Brian Smith, who backhands it out. Actually, not out, but he backhanded it near the blue line. Now trying to get to it was Lonergan. Middies get it out. Dragons trying to get it back in. It's at the midi blue. 3:04, I believe, to play in the second period. 2:56.
I think
Brian
we'll never
Smith.
know the time.
Brian Smith bringing it ahead. Drive!
Oh,
Save by Mannion!
Wow. That-
Above the left circle.
That was an absolute bomb. Wow. A bomb by Brian Smith. And Brendan Mannion was able to get the save right in the gut. Wow. Good save there.
Bourgeois and Connolly. Tied up. And the Dragons have it. Flopped ahead by Riley. And now the middies. And the middies are going for it in their own zone. John Grove. Looking for Kyle Maxson. Couldn't get to him. Now it's John Connolly for the Dragons. Trying to feed it across. Looking for Nolan Rooney. And the shot was never able to get away. Picked up by Riley in the neutral zone. Off of Grove's stick. In the mid-east defensive end. 2:22 to play in the period, roughly. And now Riley brings it ahead. Now turned over Brian Smith.
Oh.
Deking through Riley and couldn't get the shot away.
What a deke through the
Smith.
legs. Wow.
Smith, right corner, still has it.
Definitely some impressive moves
Now
there.
Rooney. Oh, knocked down by Maxim. 2 minutes left in this period. Now Bourgeois was offside. No, penalty. I believe it's Brian Smith off the box again.
I think it's interference call.
Yeah,
here.
interference. Crossed arm signal. I was just trying to remember which one that was.
It's Brian Smith in the box. But I do believe it was an interference after that big hit right by the middies bench.
Yeah.
But we'll have
Connolly.
to wait and see.
And I believe it's Calorie at the other. Yeah, Calorie and Calorie.
Yep, it's interference.
Yep, interference is a call. Now cleared out. Dylan Riley starting off with it in his own end. 1:52 to play in the period, 1:22 in the penalty. Again, roughly, we have some clock problems here tonight at the Janus rink. Trying to get ahead is Riley. Riley still has it. Knocked off the puck. Now this is Connolly bringing it ahead for Richmond. Nick Richmond, left wing half boards. In the left corner, trying to feed it in front. But there's not really a good target for him there. Now picked up by Lonergan. Feeding it across for Riley. And into the Latin Academy bench. 1:07 left in the second period and 45 seconds left in the penalty to Brian Smith.
Oh, no, 105. This clock
Yeah,
is...
105 and 45.
Wow.
Face off at center between Wabeos and McAdams. And now controlled by Curtis Akins and at the right point of the Latin zone. Turned over. This is Finn. Last minute of the first period. Second. Jeez, I apologize for that. I'm associating 1 minute with one for whatever reason. But yeah, second period of play. Now cleared out by Fagan. Picking up a Shane Lake in his own end. Well, about 35 seconds left. Now brought ahead by Walsh. Connor Walsh. Left wing half boards. Walsh slides in the right corner, 24 seconds left. Now 22.
Smith now
Smith's
out of the box.
With 20 seconds left. Then brought ahead looking. Smith stays on side. Just wants to try and deke through Duvall. Now brought ahead This is Akins. Roberge. Looking for Smith, 5 seconds left. There's the buzzer. Through the 2 periods, it's Drake at 2 and Boston Latin Academy 2. Zach, your thoughts in a second?
Well, I do believe the middies did struggle a little there. I mean,
Yeah.
Boston Latin Dragons had it in the zone for so long, getting
Yeah.
that power play goal.
Yeah.
The middies are going to have to figure this thing out and get
Yeah.
back into this game.
Yeah, like when
At the end of the second period of play,
like when the middies were in the power
Academy
play
2.
and the Dragons kept getting a couple different shorthanded
Yeah,
chances, generally breakaway chances too.
yeah.
That was confusing how that was able to happen. Like sometimes we'll see one breakaway on the penalty, but penalty kill, but 2 or 3, that's not common.
No, not at all.
Okay, we'll be back for the third period. I'm Nathan Coleman alongside Zach Pisano. We'll be back for the third. Good evening, everyone. I'm alongside Zach Pisano. I'm Nathan Coleman. We'll be back for the third period. Zach, your thoughts on what will happen in the third period?
Well, the way I've been seeing the game so far, we're going to have some problems with the clock. But overall, I think both teams have been putting great shots on net. Both goalies have been making some good saves. And I think this is going to be a fun third period. We got a tie game. It's going to be a good way to end the game.
Yeah, with the clock having lots of eggnog in your words.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah.
As the teams hit the ice on this rainy Christmas Eve, as some would call it, with thunderstorms possible tonight. Yeah, and a high of 72 for tomorrow. High of 71, 72 tomorrow with rain, with more rain possible, quite humid. It's weird with December.
Oh, yeah, they're talking about record-breaking highs tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, easily smashing the old record of 61 for December 24th. Anyways, we're going to get to the game here. Face-off between Connolly and Bourgeois. Bourgeois won it. Smith flipped it ahead. Off the boards now. And trying to get it on quickly. Couldn't. And now this is J.J. Morley. And the middies get it back. And now the Dragons get it back. It's Morley in his own left corner. Now trying to bring it ahead, Brian Smith. Has it. The middies, John Grove. And now Kyle Maxson. Give me that. That is Grove. Usually Fagan starts him with a deep point. But Maxim trying to throw it on. And look, it didn't really get to. It was a goal and a shot by Bourgeois over the net. I think it hit the netting.
I believe it did.
Yeah, it's crazy when these record-breaking highs in December with like 71, 72 degrees. It's insane. Can blame El Nino for that one. Anyways.
Definitely not 70 in here. It's very cold.
Face-off between Roberge and Lonergan.
Building being so old, it's making condensation in here. It's so warm out.
Yeah.
Making it hard to see.
Right dot face-off, won by Lonergan. Trying to get up to Walsh, couldn't. And now trying to get in goal with Richmond, he couldn't. Nick Richmond in his attacking zone for the Dragons. And now a shot! Stopped. The shot was by Lonergan and a save by Pat Coney. 1:04 into the third. Lonergan and Roberge. Left dot midi zone. Tied up. Now controlled by the Dragons. Chris Flynn a shot from the right half forward. And go now Kyle McManus the other way. McManus bringing it into the Dragon zone for the middies. Now at the left point is Akins. Akins trying to feed it along for Bogosian stop. And now turned over! This is Walsh. And the net knocked, yeah, that was Walsh and the net knocked off.
And we have a midi down.
Yep. Yeah. And I believe it's Alex Bogosian.
Jake Calorie looked like slow to get up.
Yeah, him and Bogosian both were
Oh,
caught in that collision.
I don't
in
think
the
it's
right
that.
corner.
I don't. Um,
Bogosian.
yeah, sorry, my fault. It was Bogosian.
Although Calorie was right next to him, so
Yeah.
Calorie and Connolly. Calorie won it. This is John Grove. Grove fed ahead. And now trying to get Nate Lapointe. Lapointe stays on side somehow. Jake Calorie left on a shot stop. Rebound. Dunkel trying to get on goal. He couldn't. And now taking it the other way for Nolan Rooney. Rooney left wing boards. Couple hits. And the middies will get it out. No, this is Jake Cowley. Turned over. Trying to rush was Tian. And he couldn't. And now a change for both teams. Actually, Land's changing. I'm not correct that there was. They tried. The middies tried to change. They got partial change in. Finn had it briefly a moment ago. Now a chance. This is Gerard trying to get on goal. Couldn't. I think he tried to pop it head. Anyway, V Bourgeois the other way. Bourgeois with speed. And he knocks in. And Mannion is punching him, I think. Or at least hitting him.
Yeah. We may get a penalty call here.
There might be either some sort of.
No, I don't know if there'll be goaltender interference,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, there may be.
there could be a penalty for the goaltender hitting him like that.
Yeah, yeah, we could see a goalie penalty served by one of the players potentially. We'll see.
Or it could have just been because the net was dislodged as well. But
Yeah, that's also possible. That's what it looks like at this point.
I think the ref talked to the goaltender. told
Yeah,
him that
the referee most likely admonished him and then said, "Don't do it again."
Yeah.
Anyways, Tony Bourgeois and it looks like Connolly on the other end of the face-off. And now trying to get it over was that McManus, but did not hit the netting. Smith for Bourgeois in the right corner. Oh, and the hit penalty coming against the middies. It looks like it's
Oh, we have
interference and
we have
a scrum in the right corner.
and I believe that's going to be a boarding penalty here.
Yeah, boarding or interference, one of those two. Let's see. It's cross-checking, I think, actually.
Oh, cross-checking, yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's cross-checking. Brian Smith's third penalty of the game.
Wow.
Good goal scorer, but he's also
The question is, nope, never mind. I was thinking maybe it'd be a double minor, but it's just a normal. So Latin will be on the power play yet again, and they've been
Cross-checking.
pretty good.
Connolly and Soriano, excuse me, and now this is Lornigan, a shot, score! From the point, Lornigan! Dragons ahead 3-2.
That was a great shot from the point. I don't know if it was tipped or it was just a great screen, but either way, the Dragons now have a 3-2 lead.
Ryan Lornigan took the shot, and I believe it was his goal. Face off between Auberge and Connolly. Now this is Curtis Akins in the attacking zone. Now they're behind the net.
I think it might have been Diaz that was in front, number 5 from Boston.
That would be John Connolly.
Latin Academy goal scorer by number 16, Ryan Lonigan.
Yeah,
Lonigan will get the goal here.
Yeah,
By number 5,
yeah.
John Connery. And
Yeah,
number
it looked
24,
like it
Bill
was.
Mooney.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was tipped in front
Yeah.
or what.
Yeah, it looked like to me it was either straight in or off a midi, one of those two. Anyway, brought ahead by John Connolly. Turned over Ron Patterson, then turned right back over. That was Dylan Riley clapping it in and controlled by Pat Coney. 11:06 to play in the period. It's fine. The clock is working correctly. For now, I haven't seen it skip a number yet. Shane Lake tries to get over for Chris Flynn. Anyway, starting to rush off. They're trying to. Now this is Drake Calorie. Still trying to hop ahead. 10:38. Uh-oh, clock problems. 10:34 and a shot on the freeze up by Mannion. 10:32 to play in the game. Now, with the game having just the tie just broken, I do want to inform viewers that in high school hockey during the regular season there is no overtime. I'm not sure if you do. I'm not sure if you do any exhibition shootouts or if those are just in tournaments. But in the playoffs they have overtime. In the regular season, a tie is a tie after 60. It's gonna be 45 minutes. Cavalry won the face-off. John Grove, the other point shot. Score! John Grove has tied the game.
A wrist shot from the point, and it beat him on the blocker. Wow! It's all tied up, ladies and gentlemen, all tied up.
Yep,
Wow!
that's right, Zach. We both had dueling calls.
It didn't even look like that wrist shot was gonna beat him,
Yeah.
but it just went right over his blocker. Wow!
Vornigan and Cavalry.
Hey, we'll take it
Yeah, yeah,
though. 3-3 now.
yeah. Such exciting that we had dueling calls of that goal.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, as we Zach and I were trading off between play-by-play and color analysis. And then we into the left corner of the midi zone. Yeah, that goal from John Grove. He was listed in Lowell Sun as a promising newcomer.
I would just like to inform you, Jay Calorie was slowly skating to the bench.
Drive! And didn't get a goal. And McManus is that's Calorie, excuse me. Calorie blocked the shot. He is down and hurt. That appears to be Jake Calorie. A four at the end.
Yeah, another midi just skating to the bench. I thought it was Calorie, but it appears Calorie is now the one down on the ice too.
Yeah.
2 middies went down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah. Like.
He's not putting any pressure on his left skate. It looks like it was maybe on something on his
That's
left leg.
McManus.
Oh, it was McManus. Yes, Calorie was the first one, and now it's McManus.
Yeah.
Both freshmen.
Yeah.
Wow. 2 freshmen, both getting hurt in the span of like 5 seconds. Wow.
Yeah. Anyways, Diaz tried to pop it in, couldn't. And just for information, Zach Pisano, who I'm alongside, he's a freshman. I'm a sophomore. We're both at Dragon High. And we're trying to start the rush now is, looks like John Grove. Got icing against the middies. 9:25 left.
Definitely getting a little more chippy here in the third period.
Yeah, they're fighting to get the 4-3 goal. 9:25 left. It's between Bourgeois and Connolly, the face-off. Connolly wins it cleanly. Riley dumped ahead. And Connolly off the boards into his glove.
Yeah, funny bounce off the boards, and Connie just has to tie it up.
Although Pat Connolly, we've seen him make some ridiculous saves.
Yeah, he's definitely been keeping this game all tied up and been keeping this game very tight.
Yeah. All-star goaltender. I believe he was actually all-conference last year.
Oh,
And Morgan won the face-off in a drive.
Oh, my
Molly wide of
goodness.
the net.
wow. It had
Riley.
a good bounce off the end boards, came all the way back and almost went off the back of Connie's leg and into the net.
But that went bad, and they try and get it on goal. And Connie freezes it again with 9:02 left.
Wow. Almost off of Connie's back leg. Oh my goodness. It was a rocket from the point that went completely wide but came back out.
My phone battery went down a bit. Kept playing a training to August on it. Anyways, Kyle Diaz flops it in. Excuse me, that is Diaz.
Just some good news. I see number 4, Kyle McManus is now back on the ice. A good sign there for the middies.
Anyways, brought ahead and faking it is Hornigan, and he takes the shot from the top of the left circle and a glove by Carney.
Wow, he got down real low and made that little glove save. A nice save by Carney.
8:38 to go in the game. Once again, no overtime.
Oof.
I'm not sure if we do any exhibition shit or not, but Coach Marshall, the head coach for the middies, told me at the first game that if it's tied, it's tied.
Hey, but they'll take a tie. We'll take
Yeah.
a tie. We can
Yeah,
get all the points.
Yeah, a tie is better than a loss.
Yes, definitely.
anyway, a tie-up between Bourgeois and Martinez. And now in the left corner battle. And a shot by Kyle Lake. Just wide. And now a shot by Shane Lake. The Lake brothers are on the ice for the Dragons. And it's up and now trying to get it was Ron Patterson. And now dumped ahead by Roberge. Tyler Roberge dumped it in. Curtis Aikens left corner for the middies. Roberge to Patterson for McManus. McManus at the left point. Right off the body of Kyle Lake. And now it's Shane Lake. Finds the net for the Dragons. Now Kyle Lake brought in by Flynn. Shane Lake, I believe, has it. I'll just see this condensation off the glass, and it's cleared out. And McManus to get it to the middies, no icing. With 7:44 to play. And icing against Dracut. 7:42 to go. The game tied up at 3.
Oh, I believe, yes, Jake Calorie looks like he's back on the ice. Another good sign for the middies here.
Yeah. Calorie and Connolly won it off the stick of Nate Lapointe, but he could not get a rush going. Now it's Flynn on Finn for the Dragons. Now trying to get a shot and goal on stop, and Connolly wanted to try and get a rebound off the shot by Rooney, but Connolly throws it up. 7:29 to play in the game. Left dot face-off, which is to Connolly's right, between Calorie and Connolly. Connolly won it, it looks like, and fought hit by Nolan Rooney. Now, trying to get it, it's Rooney. Probably get ahead with Tehan. And now this is Rooney above the left circle and a shot. They're not going to goal. Jake Calorie flops out the other way. Now Nate Lapointe dumps it in to the Dragon end with 7:07 to play in the game. Play battle along the left corner. It's Stokel coming out with it. Now turn over the other way. This is, I believe, John Connolly. Pass across for Tehan. And then they couldn't get any shorter start away. Dylan Riley. Turnover. Jake Calorie.
Wow.
For the middies.
Good move
And
by
they-
Calorie there.
And then he basically handed it right to J.J. Mullery. Bit of a mistake, but Brian Smith near the left point.
Nice way to
Never
keep
mind.
it in.
Bourgeois tried to get a shot off after trying to capitalize on a mistake by Riley. At the left point, a shot by Grove and a stop. And the Dragons trying to get the other way. This is Ryan Lohner getting a shot wide of the Colony. Now cleared out by, I believe, Kyle Diaz. Anyway, now picked up by Muller. And cleared out, and no icing. As Maxson picks it up, looking for Grove, couldn't get it to him. But a hit, and eventually two drawn Grove. Ryan Smith, Reed, Bourgeois.
Oh, what a
Bourgeois
good
the other way.
move.
It's 5:48 to go.
Good
Bourgeois,
move.
Maxim. Right up for the shot, and Mannion stopped it. Smith near the left corner of the attacking zone, tried to feed it with Diaz, but no chance for any sort of shot. There's one the other way now by Walsh. Got ahead, and now off the boards was the clear attempt by Maxim. 5:20 to play in this game. McManus. Now brought ahead and turned over. This is Lake. Now turned over again. Alex Fagan. For Curtis Aikens. Now trying to feed it up for McManus. McManus and Shane Lake, the two number 4s. Slide in the right corner. 4:50 to play in the game, fighting for what would likely be the game-winning goal. We're tied at 3. Once again, overtime. Curtis Aikens left half forwards a shot. Try to get it on Mannion. Couldn't, and now cleared out into Carney off his pad. Alex Fagan, 4:34 to play. Cleared out, icing. No icing. I would have expected to call there, but no icing. Now Tyler Roberge looking ahead for Aikens. Curtis Aikens trying to get to Ron Patterson. Couldn't. in the battle on the left corner. 4:10 left. And you can sense that we're going to a tie here. 4:02 to go, but definitely still 4 minutes to get a goal, or possibly more. Icing against the Middies with 3:56 left. It looks like Zach's got stuff to say at this point.
Yeah. You know, it's been a long game. All tied up at 3 now. Definitely huge opportunities for Latin, but big story here. Pat Carney is coming up big for the Middies here tonight.
Yeah, it's long game, yeah, but it hasn't felt like too long in the general scheme of things, especially considering how much longer tomorrow night will feel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 24 hours feels like, 360.
Yeah, I know.
Which
I hear you.
Which is 15 days, 15 and a half days. Anyways, then boom, action. Now Troy Thurgold, 3:26 to play. Head turned over. Rooney knocked down. Jake Calorie in the puck. Calorie brings it ahead. With LaPointe on his left. Feeds it for down the point. A shot and a stop by Maine. Rebound. Hammered wide of the net.
Good play by the Middies there.
Now in the right corner, trying to put it out was Connolly. Now bringing it ahead is Dylan Riley. Fed up for John Tian. And stopped by Connie at the glove with 2:54 to play in the game here. And someone is dangling a broken hockey stick on the other side of our bleachers.
Oh, God.
Alex Soriano against, I believe, Ryan Lonergan. Can't see the second number. Yeah, Lonergan. Lonergan wins it.
Oh.
Shane Lake missed at the left point. And McManus. Smith, Brian Smith, who had the opening goal tonight. Feeding it for Kyle Diaz and John Grove. Go over the left half boards, a shot. Wide, and then Nick Richmond flopping it ahead. 2:30 to play. This game, and again, you can sense, I can sense we're going to tie here. Chris Flynn into the Latin bench.
Yeah, it looked like it went off the hand of Reed Bourgeois. Bourgeois, yeah. And went into the Latin bench. And 2:22 remaining here in the third.
Yeah.
Looks like
tied at 3.
Yeah. Hopefully, Drake can maybe score a goal here.
Yeah.
But
I love late winners. I love
I love
overtime.
Me. Oh yeah.
I love overtime most, but too bad we don't have that.
Yeah.
At this point in the season, Kyle McMahon's finals on net. 2:17 to go. Good out, and Patterson gonna get to it. Flynn wins a race for the icing.
Wow.
With 2:10 left.
A lot of icings here by Drake tonight.
Yeah. 'Twas the night before Christmas Eve, and all was not calm until now, as things seem to get calmed down a bit with 2:10 left. Both these teams need to have a bit more fight in them to try and get a goal to get the 2 points out of this. I'm fine with ties personally, but I just would like to see overtime first.
Yeah, definitely.
And with Martinez and Calorie in face-off. Now it is Troy Thurgold, and Jake Calorie gets it. Calorie brings it in. 2 minutes left. Right down a shot.
Oh,
over Mannion!
I might have hit the crossbar.
And Nate LaPointe brought it ahead. Starting pass! And a stop by Mannion with a jam play involving Nate LaPointe.
Huge
and,
opportunities for Drake.
And Jake
oh
Calorie
my
among a
gosh.
few others. Yeah, lots of opportunity with 1:48 left. As soon as they don't say they have no fight, yeah.
I don't know if Calorie's shot went off the crossbar or just went barely over the crossbar and hit the high glass.
Connolly wins
so
it.
Close.
Rooney for the Dragons and 1:41 to go in this late stage of the game. Joining up for Christmas presents is a winner in the last 10 seconds of this game. Most, preferably in the middies. I believe it's Kyle Maxim in the right corner. Now Jake Cowley trying to get, yeah, those old fog in the glasses. Confusing. 1:20 to go. The clock has not had as much eggnog this period.
Yeah, definitely improved. Definitely improved.
1:12 to go on a shot and a stop by Mannion.
Wow, you know, Middies have been doing really good after this last 2 minutes of this period. They've been keeping the puck in this zone and getting shots on goal, and that's what they need to do. They were struggling with this in the second period, and the coach, Mike Marshall, must have said, hey guys, you got to get the shots on the net, and that's what they're doing here now.
Maxim shot wide of the net, 1:06 to go. Again, no overtime, so 1:02, one minute left. 1 minute left in this game. And it's Dylan Riley. Now this is Lonergan. Didn't get on goal. Maybe trying to get a last minute rush. 46 seconds now. As Bourgeois tries to get to it. He won't. Ladd's got it. This is Ryan Lonergan. Lonergan in this attacking zone, but never got on Connie. 36 seconds to go. And now this is Lonergan again in the left corner. 32 seconds to go. 26. The clock is now having a lot of eggnog and a big hit. Left wing forward to try to begin.
Oh my goodness!
Whoa!
Carney throwing some punches.
Carney. 19 seconds left and it's getting chippy. We could see a late goal.
And
I'm hoping.
We still have a Latin player.
Whoa!
Oh! Wow.
They're mad.
That
was either McAdams or Lonergan.
It was Ronigan, Ryan Ronigan. And now the ref is now having some words with Pat Carney. Wow, 19 seconds left. It's not over yet, folks.
Yeah.
It's not over yet.
And I think the other ref should have called a penalty, though.
I think the refs are going to try and figure this out here.
Yeah. That was chippy. And Connie's like, what's going on here? 19 seconds in this game.
He's like, it's
regardless of the score.
Yeah.
And it's tied at 3.
Drake, this is probably Drake's last opportunity. They got to win this face-off and hurry up and get a rush going. Not much time left.
There's Ron Connolly and Dragons have it. 16 seconds to go. Riley wins ahead. And it's Rooney. 9 to go.
Oh.
And Reed Bourgeois. Brian Smith.
Oh.
Grove lobs it in.
Oh.
Off the blocker. Oh, Mannion. And with 6 seconds left.
Now, with my curiosity, there is 6 seconds. It's going to be in Boston zone. I'm wondering if they're going to call Carney off. Maybe.
They'll probably call timeout. No, they won't. Smith
I won't be surprised.
and Connolly. Left dot.
Two.
Smith a shot off and into the netting, and the game should not be over. As I saw in the glass before the horn, and the referee is showing wiping out.
And
is the game over?
Yeah.
I think it is.
Oh, we'll have a little scuffle here at the end of the game.
Yeah, well,
wow.
I saw the puck go to netting with about 1 second left, 2 or 1 seconds left. I'm pretty sure I saw it in the netting before I heard the horn, I think. I'm not sure if the game is over or not, but I'm pretty sure we have a tie here.
I don't know if you guys caught it, but there was a little bit of a kind of scuffle at the end of this game. And looks like it's over now, and they're not. I don't even think they're gonna shake hands. No, Boston is now walking into the locker room now.
They're required to shake hands, and yeah.
Oh my! Is this happening? They are walking off the ice. Drake is sitting here waiting. They're like, what's going on?
I believe they're required to shake hands, so I can see Boston Latin Academy getting fined for this.
Wow.
Mike, I keep running the broadcast until we get some sort of explanation, or until the middies leave the ice, one or the other.
Yeah.
But either way, Boston Latin Academy is just like, we're done, we're taking a tie, we surrender. And the ref, I'm not sure if the ref will count it as a forfeit or not. Like,
yeah, the ref is talking to the middies bench over there.
Well, one ref is talking to the middies, the other seems to be admonishing the coach.
Yeah.
And the fact that he just walked off the ice means that I'm not sure what sort of penalty there was for that. Like if there was a fine or if there was forfeit or what it is.
The ref is now talking to the head coach now of the middies.
But we literally have no clue what's going on here.
No, not at all.
So we will give you information as soon as we know, and the middies are leaving the ice now. So I assume the game is over, and the final score is a tie of 3-3.
Yep, scoreboard's off. It's meant to be off this time.
Yep, it's over, and the middies and Dragons have tied at 3 after a wacky ending where the puck went to netting, which confused me. And yeah, doors open, which means we're over.
And on behalf of us and on all the Drake It audio and crew, we'd like to wish you a very Merry Christmas
And
a Happy New Year.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Great Christmas, despite the fact that great Christmas forthcoming, despite the fact that it'll be 71 degrees on Christmas Eve tomorrow. But yeah, on behalf of DATVI Nathan Colum, alongside Zach Pisano and our production crew, Tyler Massey and Mike Dobbs, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year 2016, even though it's still 8 days away. Have a nice night.
Good night, everybody.